Shout out to everybody. What's going on with y'all, man? So I just got finished watching the Trenches event. You know, we had a couple battles that didn't happen. The Jay Murder versus Riggs didn't happen. And we had the Eazy versus Jay Moore battle that didn't happen. From what we've been hearing in the spaces and stuff like that, man, it's good that battle just didn't go down, man. Like, that was a bad situation. Glad everybody is safe, you know what I mean? All of that. But I will say, Eazy had some pretty good battles on here. He had some pretty good battles on here. I seen Snake Eyes versus Tex. Very, very good battle. Very good battle. That battle kind of, like, to me, from what I wanted to see from both of them, I think they delivered. You know, and I think the battle, some people are going to look at it as being debatable, you know, so, but I don't know, man. A very, very good battle. Shout out to them. I seen Danny Myers versus King. That was battle of the night, bruh. Battle of the night. Shout out to them. Let me see if I can, see if I got some bars and all that stuff I wrote down. It was kind of wilding on each other. Yo, if you go to my Twitter, man, you just want to hear what these people are saying. I got all kind of crazy stuff written down. Let me go to King versus Danny Myers. Let's go to this. Danny Myers, he says, I don't give a F how you spell King. I'm the one with the name. You know what I mean, that was all right. Danny Myers said, Bullets got this B-word covered. It's a King magazine. All right, King magazine, that was dope. Danny Myers said, this N-word tried to steal my style, but you steal my child. Do you believe in a parallel universe? F that, we in real life right now. All right. Taking King's, his sayings, dope. Danny Myers said, we literally knocked Rock out the rim. We were goaltending. King starts out, he said, this N-word says something about me being his child. This N-word got a lot of kids. I pull out he said I pull out with the Magnum and they went crazy. This battle was fire, bruh. This battle was fire. King said, what'd he say? He said, he always say I'm too cold. Yeah, he said he always say I'm too cold. That's how I know he a H word. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Garden Tool. Y'all know he's a H word. I guess I'm too cold. I walk around with a 30 below. You know, and they was going crazy for that. I like King and Danny Myers in this battle. As far as that battle, I think King might have won that battle. He might have won. I think I had King in the third. I think I had Danny Myers in the second. I think I had King in the first. Very, very good battle. But I have to watch that one again. But it's one of them to where you don't really care who won, bro. I think that's like a classic for King. Very good battle. I seen Tru Foe versus Rosenberg Raw. Shout out to Rosenberg Raw. Shout out to Tru Foe. Yo, we got like a vintage Rosenberg Raw, bruh. Very, very good. Like, you know, this is what people have been expecting. You know what I mean? Rosenberg Raw to go back to his roots. Man, he was so comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, he did a very, very good job. Tru Foe did good. He didn't really, I think he stumbled like in the third. Other than that, like, I think he did like pretty good. But it's just Rosenberg. I had him with the gentleman's 30. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Shout out to Rosenberg Raw. Shout out to Tru Foe. Coffee Brown versus Bonnie Godiva. Y'all see that? You know what I'm saying? I thought they did good, man. I thought Bonnie Godiva, she did all right. Yo, Bonnie Godiva versus Jay Moore. This is why I'm like mad, bro. Because I seen Bonnie Godiva versus Jay Moore. And I kind of wanted, I think it was like Nuns League or something like that. They went crazy on each other. I think it was like a one-rounder. They went crazy on each other. So I'm like, yo, they both about to be on this card. You know, we don't know what we about to get now. You know what I mean? But then Jay Moore and Ace didn't happen. But Bonnie Godiva and Coffee Brown was all right. I preferred Coffee Brown in this battle. I thought she might have won. I think she got the first, third. You could argue the second. You know what I'm saying? I think she did really good. And then you got what is it? I didn't see Dre Majesty versus Presidential Dubs. I didn't see that. Eazy the Block Captain versus Swamp. Again, if y'all want to see like a lot of these bars, it's, you know, just go to my Twitter. You can see everything, man, on a lot of these different battles. Let me talk about some of the things Eazy the Block Captain and Swamp said to each other. Let me go. Yo, I got mad bars like written down. So Eazy the Block Captain in the first, he said, I'm the ruler you used to mount the TV with. I'm just here to show the levels. Easy to Block in the first said, we talking bikini models with dope. They were giving out tan lines. Easy to Block Captain in the first said, shot us will turn. Yeah, he said, shot us will turn off your TV like Math Hoffa's lights. Yo, that, yeah. Taking shots at Math Hoffa, you know what I mean, is what it is. Easy Block Captain in the first, he said, if you cool with another N-word telling, then y'all both told. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. And the Easy Block Captain in the first, he says, we'll fly there. He's talking about, like, going to meet up. He said, we'll fly there. That's felons flying like Con Air. Let me see if I can show y'all this. Let's see. I may have to, see if I can show y'all this. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. And then he said, yeah, so that's Felons Flying like Con Air. That's one of my favorite movies. Shout out to Eazy. You know what I'm saying? It's Swamp in the first round. He said an N-word really drew down on your ace the other day. You really want more rapping? Like you want more rapping? Like Jay Moore, you want to, you know what I mean? More rapping. So Swamp just confirmed what Jay Moore was saying in them spaces. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know. Swamp in the first, he said, pistol whip him. He'll still be the face of Chrome. Swamp in the first, he said, N-words don't talk about me having no verbal altercation when yours was physical. And then Swamp in the first, he said something. He was like, I got 41s. He said, I got 41s, 40s, 20s, 21s. It's a Glock daycare. Yeah, I thought that was cool. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of them, you know, so shout out to him. Easy to Block Captain. And so in the first round, I think the crowd, they were trying to lean on Easy, but like when I was watching it, I don't know, man. I kind of want to watch the first again. I think I had Swamp in the first. What y'all think? Who did y'all have in the first? I think I had Swamp in the first, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I have to watch it again, but I had Swamp in the first watch. And Easy Block Captain in the second, he said, they say, why did I bring him back? Yo, I like this second round from Easy to Block Captain. This was more of a talk to him round. You know what I'm saying? Like educate him type round. So Easy Block said, they say, why did I bring him back? He needed the lift, dog park. I'm used to picking up pieces of And then Easy said, this ain't Guardians of the Galaxy. This Philly. We do experiments on a raccoon. Easy to Block said, I gave you verb on my leg. Because he's basically telling him like all the stuff he did for him. You know, like even though he left, like he did like a bunch of stuff for him. He said, I gave you verb on my leg. Tell me who the pro now. Like pronoun. Easy to Block in a second. He said, how do y'all pay to get effed up? To me, that sounds like a prostitute. Easy to Block Captain in a second. He said, how do you feel? I told y'all exactly what was going to happen and y'all had to come back to the trenches for survival. I thought that was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Seeing all of that. Yo, and shout out to Fonz. I seen Fonz and you know, he was standing there in the trenches. So I thought that was dope him there. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Swamp in the second said, I will take the skin off the block like Minecraft. I didn't really have too much for Swamp in a second. I think Easy's second was just overpowering Swamp. His second was just too much. It wasn't nothing really, you know, in my opinion, you know, it wasn't nothing Swamp could do with his second. So it was like, it was a clear drop off from Swamp's first. You know, I mean, somebody said Swamp had the long face on. Oh no, man. This is somebody super chat. Shout out to Jules. He said Swamp had the long face on. I don't know. So I had Eazy in the second. It was pretty clear. He got that second. So I got it 1-1. Some people may have Eazy in the first, but I got it 1-1. All right. So we in the third. Eazy said, I knew you couldn't see me. That's why I put you on block list. Easy to Block in the third. He said, I did not put PCP. He said, you did not put PCP under the mattress. In words, that smell would have been ridiculous. You ain't cook up in no microwave. We knew you was lying in an instant. And then there's like a part where Eazy is like going in on the boss like crazy. Like, he went crazy on her, bro. Like, I got that on Twitter. If y'all go on my Twitter, you'll see it. He's wilding on the boss. Y'all know, like, the boss be... Yeah, I ain't got no problem with her, man. But she be wild. She be wilding on Eazy, low key. And so he caught her and he tried to have a viral moment on her, bro. He got real disrespectful with her. You know what I'm saying? So that was interesting to watch. You know what I mean? That was real interesting to watch. And she took it like a champ. You know what I mean? She didn't like really flinch. She was just like sitting there, like just, you know, taking it, whatever. But Swamp went in the third. He said, the minute you tell them turn me up, I'm going to throw you in the oven and make you say it again. It was more stuff like that. And then he choked, you know? So Eazy by default, you know, wins that round, and Eazy had a clear second round, so Eazy won the battle. So the thing is going to come down to like whether or not you got Eazy to block winning the battle 3-0 or if you have him winning 2-1. As far as Swamp, his first round, I think he did good. Second round was okay, you know what I mean? But as far as I'm concerned, man, I think it was a pretty clear battle. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Shout out to all of them. As far as the trenches event, was it worth it? Man, that King versus... I'm curious to see, like, when he drops King versus Danny Myers, like, how many views that's going to get. Because that's like that's a trenches classic, bro. That is a very, very good battle. Very good battle. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. What else did he have? Coffee Brown versus Bonnie Godiva was all right. Coffee looked amazing. Shout out to her, you know what I mean? And then Rosenberg had a classic Rosenberg performance. Tru Foe, you know, you could say you stood in front of, you know, Rosenberg in his prime. You know, it kind of felt like that watching it. Rosenberg did a very, very good job, you know, but I'm going to have to run back presidential dubs. I didn't see that one. As far as everything, like, do I have buyer's remorse? I think I've had like 2 problems where the stream like kind of cut out for a little bit. But other than that, I mean, I thought it was all right. I mean, that King versus... I'm telling y'all, go watch that. Jules Giuliani with the $2 donation says, shake my head, independent contractors with managers. Yo, Eazy second versus Swamp. Oh, no, man. It's the way he was talking to him in that second. It's like, it was so many levels. Like, you know what I mean? In that round, it was so clear. So it was like after Eazy second, it's like you watching like, yo, you really gotta turn up. And then Eazy had that pretty good third. I mean, it's a lot that I'm not saying in the third, but he had a really good third. Eazy had a really good third, and Swamp choked in the third. So it was like, So Eazy definitely can talk, you know what I mean? He definitely can talk. Like, he went crazy, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Shout out to the trenches. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Come and rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. I'm thinking about doing maybe a bar for Danny Myers and Kane. That battle was really good, bruh. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want me to do a bar for Eazy and Swamp, I can do that. Like I said, you can go to my Twitter if you want to see, like, a bunch of stuff that they said. I got it on there, and if you want to see the clip of Eazy to block finally running down on the boss, it's on there. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Rex. Rex jumped into the, I think, was it the, I don't know, I'm getting old. I think it was the King battle or something. Like, he jumped into a battle and threw his hat down. I can't remember. I'm old. I think it was the King battle. Yeah, the King battle. He jumped into it, threw his hat down. It's cool. It was a very good battle. Somebody said, maybe after I watch it, you said that Morgan Freeman bar was crazy. Jules is a member on the channel. Amama Magazine, shout out to you, the moderator. It was good, man. It was good. I think the event went long enough to where I'm cool not having the other 2 battles. Like, you know what I mean? You ever like, all right, I'm battled out, like one of them, like type of moments. Like, it's like, yo, so I ain't really that bad, man. Like, I'm sure they gonna make up probably the J Murder versus Riggs will probably get made up. As far as the Asameen and Jay Moore, I think they should just let that battle die out. I don't think they should do that battle. I think it's too much. I think it's past battle rap. If all of that happened, what is being said, you know, let that man keep that deposit. Let that Jay Moore keep that deposit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Come and rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that.